The cool thing is you're donating a lot of the proceeds of this to charity. Tell me about that.
Well, actually, Universal, my label, has never actually given money from an album to charity. So for them to do that was really amazing. And it was cool because we have this Believe charity drive that I started for my Christmas album. Basically, we give to different charities and food banks. And so we give to a food bank called, it was the House of Blessing, where I actually got food from when I was growing up, because I was, I was less fortunate. I didn't get to, have a lot, so we used to go there every,
So at Christmas you go down, they would give you, would you have the food there, or would you give you food and you take it home? How does it work?
I think my mom actually, I didn't really even know. My mom used to do it and then come back, and I didn't know she went to the food bank or anything. She used to really not really tell me.
So this is the exact food bank that your mom would go to?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. That's great.
If like I'm running from the police, I can put like a black sheet over my license plate, so they can't really.
And nobody will know it's you. That's the great thing. Yeah. That's a great thing. And running from the police, that's a good idea. Really. Have you got any tickets? Speaking of that, have you got any tickets yet?
I've gotten one ticket.
Oh, no.
Only one ticket.
What were you doing?
I was speeding.
Oh. How fast were you going?
I wasn't going too fast. But the thing was, it was in a construction zone.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it because it was like, I was right getting into the construction zone, and then all of a sudden he pulls out his lights and he's like, pulls me over and he's like, I pulled you over, and I was like, why, do you like my car? That wasn't the right answer.
You see, that's the wrong thing to say. That's bad.
No, I didn't.
Did he recognize you? Did he know who you were?
Yeah, he wasn't being rude or anything. He was a nice guy.
Yeah. So, well, that's fine. So you've only had your license, what, about a year, right?
Yeah, a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so tell me about the driver's test. Was that easy? Was that hard?
Well, actually, the first time I took the written test, I failed it, right? And they asked me, this was before I was really, because my mom and people that I drive with, when you're coming up to a red light, but you can turn right on a red, most of the time.
Right.
So, but usually if there's no cars, you just slow down, right, and then you make the turn. And so I didn't realize you have to make a complete stop.
Yes.
So then I answered that question wrong. So then I failed it, and so it was raining outside, and I didn't want it because I was planning on driving home and everything. I ended up not going in the car, and I was just yelling at traffic, in the rain. So raining down on me, I'm like, why? Why do you have your license and I can't drive?
That's right.
It's pretty funny.
I think that's called road rage.
Yeah.
That's road rage. Now, when we come back, I want to ask you something.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you about something because you have ruined it for all guys. Okay, you have done something that has ruined it for all guys. We'll talk about what that is when we come back. More with Chess Man.
I was working in the lab.